This reading is for Cancer Sun, but it may also resonate with Cancer Moon and Cancer Rising. Please make sure to check out your Sun, your Moon, and your Rising sign, as you may be operating more fully from one aspect of your personality over another at any given time. Also keep in mind, though I say this is you, I am aware this could be your partner or someone else around you just as well. So don't take it personal. It could go either way. Make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe to keep this channel in the algorithm. And let's see what we've got. Let me scoot my chair a little bit. There we go. Some of you may be dealing with inflammation. Don't know why I'm getting that, but for some of you, there may be something about inflammation. This is weird. Also, the word duplication, like being able to duplicate something. I don't know what that means. I don't know. I'm going to leave that alone. I'm just going to leave the words out this time. Cancer. What's going on for the Cancerians right now? What is the current energy? I'm going to pull this table closer. There we go. What is the current energy for the Cancerians right now? Ooh, Venus. I like Venus. Venus is all about love, money, things that are beautiful. Maybe you're feeling more beautiful. Energy for Cancerians right now. Some of you may be in a secret romance. Or there may be something going on around a secret romance or secret money. Or this could be just something as simple as you're feeling a lot more sexy right now, but you're not exactly like telling people, hey, I'm feeling more sexy now, you know? I don't know. Let's see. Let's see what this is talking about. Cancerians. What's the current energy for Cancerians right now? Y'all, I just heard that song, Smoke on the Water. I don't know the lyrics to it, but it might mean something. Cancerians. For a lot of you, I'm getting this as a secret romance. Whether this is you or your partner. But for some of you, it can be about money. That's like under the table or being kept secret. I want that one for some reason. 12th house, the past, the hidden, the subconscious, the self-undoing, psychic abilities. Show me what I need to know about this. I'm going to be honest with you. For most of you, it feels like a secret romance that is like maybe in the past. So think about a secret romance in the past, maybe, that's causing wounds to your reputation. Maybe some of you, this was like a hidden romance and people found out about it and it ruined your reputation. There could be something like that. They may have used this to wound you in a legal sense. I'm just saying, for some of you. All right, let's move on. So this reading may be a continuation of what I was just saying, or it may be a totally different reading for a different Cancerian or a different subject matter. Some of you are fighting with a friend, or had conflicts with a friend, or a friend group. Cancerians, what's the current energy for Cancerians right now? Some of you could have issues with self-worth or with finances, but I'm seeing like conflicts going on. Cancerians. I wanted to grab that one. Yeah, somebody found out about a secret romance or secret money. There could be something about that. I just had a vision about one. Again, this is not going to be all Cancerians and or their partner. But for some of you, there could have been a situation where somebody was having a secret romance and somebody was able to use the fact that they discovered that to basically steal money from a partner or keep money from a partner or to hold on to money of a partner. Cancerians. This is ugly, y'all. I'm feeling it in an ugly way, to be honest with you. I'm feeling it in an ugly way, meaning that it's like somebody who like used someone's I can already hear people fighting me on this in my head. But basically what's going on here is there's some sort of secret romance where somebody feels justified in basically taking away their partner's money because of it and celebrating about it. There's going to be one side that's going to be like, well, I was justified because da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But there's a thing called the human condition. And just because someone makes a mistake or didn't behave in the way that you wanted to doesn't give you the right to steal. Again, this could be you or this could be your partner. I'm not saying it's you. But whoever did this, they feel this like vindication, like, I'm going to take your money now. I'm going to take you for everything you got, for instance. There could be something like that, and that's not good energy at all. Cancerians. And then celebrating that the person was upset. Cancerians. This has got karma written all over it for somebody. That was 2 cards, and I'm going to go ahead and take them. Okay. So the other feeling that I'm getting here is that whoever this person is, this is very shitty behavior towards somebody because of an affair is basically what I feel like, or because of secret money or keeping money secretive or something like that. But honestly, I feel Somebody took away somebody else's money or ability to finance themselves. Okay. And they don't want to change it. Or because they don't want the partner to be able to change the relationship, or the person to change the relationship or the connection or whatever it is. Something about legal money. Legal money. So maybe this is money that legally should have come to the partner, but you prevented them from getting it so they couldn't move on, or vice versa. They did this to you. Cancerians. What is the energy for the Cancerians right now? Yeah, whoever this is, they don't want to be honest about it either. Whoever the partner is, or the person that you have a connection with, somebody here doesn't want to tell the truth about this. Yeah. You know what? For some of you, they could be mad that the person had an affair, but they had an affair too. Does that make sense? Like both parties did? But one was making the other one pay, even though they were guilty of it too, for some of you. Cancerians. Lots of anger, bitterness, and resentment. It could have been something relating to a health issue that can't be seen with the physical eyes. Also could be involved. All right, this is passive aggressive as fuck. Because the feeling, this is the secrecy card. This is somebody taking away somebody's money and ability to move forward, having an affair on them potentially, not necessarily, doesn't have to be, but it can be that. Like taking their money and having an affair on them, but being mad about it and keeping it a secret. Not telling them what they're upset about or what they did, either one. So there's no possible way to resolve something that's never talked about, which is what you want, or what this person wants. They don't want to resolve it. They just want to keep this person in a fucking loop of making them pay. That's what it feels like. Somebody's trying to keep somebody in a loop of making them pay, so to speak. To secretly control them. Whether this is you or your partner or somebody in your family or whoever this is. But there's something like that, oh boy, because of a settlement. That's that will, inheritance, settlement, family money, family property, something like that. And it's like you knew about something. Maybe you knew that your partner was going to get money or property or something like that, and so you were trying to keep them trapped, or vice versa. Yeah. There's something like that that's going on with this reading. So what's the, yeah, it's legal money. Somebody kept legal money from somebody, trying to keep them in the loop, trying to keep them under control, trying to keep them from being able to move on. That's an asshole. If that's somebody you're dealing with, I'm sorry, but if that's you, you're being the asshole. All right. Let's move on. Let's look at the shadow side for the Cancerians. High means to an end. Oh, your family stole your money and you walked away. Yeah, whoever it is, like I said, relationships doesn't have to be romantic, but it's like somebody was trying to keep someone trapped. They were trying to keep them trapped by taking money that was owed to them legally. Or there could be like, and because they knew that the person was getting the money. Does that make sense? So that's the overall feeling for that reading. So let's do the shadow side for the Cancerians. What is the shadow side that the Cancerians need to work on? I'll explain this again in case y'all don't remember. For me, shadow side means things that you are unwilling to acknowledge, unwilling to admit, unwilling to address, or it's a blind spot that you can't see that you need to work on, okay? So let's see what your shadow is. Wow, that wanted to come out. Addictions. I don't see my book over here, but I'm going to tell you my feeling before. Actually, I'm not going to even look for the book. I'm just going to tell you what I feel from this. Some of you, this could be literally because of an addiction. Somebody, either you or somebody that you were dealing with has an addiction. But more often than not, in this particular one, I feel like this is an addiction to control people financially, okay? It's like a compulsive, never-ending cycle of something that they always, or that you always do, is controlling people through finances. And then not understanding why you're getting backstabbed. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that. So that was the shadow side. Again, that can be you or that can be the person you're dealing with, obviously. Let's look at the advice through the funny cards for Cancerians. Yeah, I hear you. Advice for Cancerians. It can be the other way around. Somebody was controlling you financially and they're addicted to controlling you financially. Like, they get off from it, but then they don't understand why you backstab them. You know what I mean? It can go both ways. Cancerians. Advice for Cancerians right now. Oh, that was quick. Aw, Cancerians. We'll say pretty or handsome, okay? Because you may be feminine or masculine. But it says, you're pretty as fuck. Sending your selfies to NASA because you're a fucking star, baby. Yeah, a lot of you are breaking that cycle. Or you're working to break that cycle. Or your person is working to break that cycle. And the reason I say that is because of this rocket. You know what I mean? Like, out of there, you know? But regardless, it's reminding you that you are special, that you are a beautiful person, and there's no limit to what you can do. All right, let's Let's do a love reading. This one first, and then we're going to do the actual love cards. I'm trying to figure out the best way to word these when I do it. I never really know how to say it. Let's just ask about your love interest, okay? Let's just ask about your love interest. Cancerian's love interest. I feel like I can't hold on to these right. Cancerian's love interest, please. You know what? I'm tired of it already. Your love interest has low self-esteem. They're egotistical and self-righteous. And they feel burdened by the relationship. Or this could be how they see you. It could be either way. Or how you see them. But that's what's going on here. So, all right, overall feeling I'm getting from that. Don't know who this is. Somebody may be seen as egotistical and self-righteous, but they actually have low self-esteem. It's almost like they put on a false face to hide the burdens that they have. And it's almost like because they're upset or because they don't know how to handle a situation, they think they have to man up is the word that I'm using here. Man up. All right. So that's for some Cancerians. So let's move on to the actual love tarot deck. Keep getting the word restricted, but we already heard that in the story. Somebody trying to restrict or hold back another person. Cancerian love. Love reading for the Cancerians, please. Somebody feels like they're not being heard or won't be heard, whether this is you or them. There's so many things I want to say to you, but will you hear me all the way out? In other words, let me speak without cutting me off, or you know what I'm saying? It could be something like that. And will you believe me? So there could be a lack of trust, and there could be people cutting each other off in sentences. There could be something like that that's an issue with your love life. Oh, good Lord. Hold on. These cards are still slippery because they're new. All right. Cancerian's love reading, please. Oh, somebody trying to claim the other person. We said that too already. I get so pissed knowing other people can have you now. Is it toxic? Yeah. I don't care. I want the world to know you're mine. Again, that's that shitty feeling of keeping someone trapped. And then it says, I'm leaving. Again, this is that false front shit. I'm ready to leave the situation or mindset that has not served me and has hindered my growth. I feel like if somebody is willing to leave behind that mindset, or they're wanting to fix the situation, they're still not seeing their part in this. They're not seeing that their control issues, their competitiveness, their inability to let someone speak without cutting them off, their lack of trust is harming the relationship. So it's like they play mind games like, you're mine. Oh, never mind. Now I'm leaving. You're mine. Okay, never mind. Now I'm leaving. It's like it's a mind fuck. Cancerians. Love reading. That's too many cards. Maybe they are recognizing the pattern. You know, I don't know. I don't feel like they are, but maybe they are. Cancerians love reading. I feel like somebody who's not wanting the relationship to end, but not wanting to address the toxicity. I don't know if I'm going to take that, but I guess I will. Yeah. You're mine. I'm leaving. You're my soulmate. This is somebody who goes back and forth with somebody. It must be written in the stars because you're definitely are my destiny. We belong together. I'm telling you, I feel like this is somebody who plays mind games, honestly. It's toxic. It's toxic. Now, I mean, I can't say yet until I get more information. Even if this person is saying that they want to work on themselves, I'm not so sure of that. I feel like this is somebody who may say that, but then they don't. And then they come back and then they leave. They come back and then they leave. That's what it feels like. Cancerian love reading. God dang. Y'all's reading is off the freaking chain. The energy is like, none of it makes sense, number one. Number two, it's very compulsive, obsessive, compulsive, and controlling. I wonder how many more cards are down there that I didn't get. Because those went everywhere. Obsessive, compulsive, and controlling is what your love relationships are looking like. Whether that be you or that be them, but let's not try to deny our own shadows. Cancerians love reading. There we go. This is like, oh, let's run away together. Let's rule the world. Okay, it says I daydream about our future together, going on adventures and growing old together. I want it all. I'm going to be honest with you. I absolutely feel 100% this person really does want to be with the other person, but doesn't want to address the toxicity. Cancerians. Or they didn't, okay? It may be that they do now, but It's simple, really. How do I feel? I want you and us forever. Again, this person does want to be with you. Or you really do want to be with them. But again, I'm not seeing... Oh, you know what? If you were in a secret romance, this could be somebody that was married. And they would tell you that they were going to leave their spouse and be with you. For some of you, that's not going to be all Cancerians. Either way, let the past go. Can we rewind time and go back to before we were broken down by life? Our past holds us back from our future. I'm telling you, in the consecutive way that this is coming through, in the energy, in the way that it's moving, is somebody who's going back and forth with somebody, back and forth, back and forth. I love you, I'm leaving. Let's run away together. I see a future together, you know, but never really addressing I just got the word fame. I don't know what that's all about. But it's like not really addressing the toxicity, which could be an affair, which could be controlling nature, could be hiding money. It could be any of that. But there's some sort of toxicity here that the person is not wanting to work through. I'm acting like I don't care about what's happened between us, but I do. I just want to appear unbothered. Cancerian love reading. Yeah, your mysterious card, this is talking about neither of you really like expressing yourself vulnerably, which happened in the last reading I did. They were doing the same thing. Like not really talking about where you're not telling, okay, so leaving each other uncertain of where they stand. There's something like that. Cancerians love reading. Cancerian love reading. Oh, good God. Too many cards. Somebody wants to be unblocked, either physically or energetically. Oh, somebody wants you to get more on your wild side. Or vice versa, you want them to get more on their wild side. Okay? So my feeling is you or your partner wants the other one to kind of let their freak flag out. Okay? Meaning, you remember how I kept saying, I feel like somebody's not addressing the toxicity. There's something here, okay, where it's like, maybe I'll give an example. This is not what happens specifically for most people, but I'm going to give an example. You're married to somebody. You love the person. You love them to death, right? You want to keep the family. You want to keep the home. You want to keep the money. You want to keep the relationship. But somebody keeps cheating because one of their needs is not being met, all right? And this person is saying, I still want to be with you, but I have a little freak side that I need to be taken care of. Are you willing to work with me on this? I hope that resonates with some of you. If it does, please tell me, because I really don't fully understand. But there's something like that. There's something like that. What's at the bottom? You're perfection, but you hurt me. Maybe somebody was shamed for their needs. There could be something about that too. Like sexual needs, for instance. And there's a need to let go of the shaming. That's how I feel about this. Is the Cancerian open to... I don't know what card I would use for that. Let's see. We'll see which one answers it better. Is the Cancerian willing to open up to that wild side? Or is there a person, whoever it is that was not allowing that to happen, is that person willing to open up? I think this person thinks that whatever the other person's solution is actually really smart. Can you clarify that? Yeah. I think the person is open to this. They think that you're okay, this could be you or them, remember, but I'm just reading it as the one way. You flip it how it goes. This person thinks this is actually a smart solution because they miss you. They don't want to let you go, or you don't want to let them go, because there's something very special about you to them or them to you. So this out of the box way of handling this is what can make the future possible. Okay? But again, there's something about a taboo type of thing involved here is what I want to say. There's something taboo here. That it's like, instead of trying to bury this taboo, it's learning how to incorporate it, right? In order to make a relationship stronger instead of killing it. Because whoever this person is, they really do love and care about you. They're also very nervous. All right. Hopefully that helps some of you. Please do make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And for those of you who were watching this video for the zodiac sign, that portion has been completed, and now I'm going to see if anybody wants a card pulled for them on the live. So if you're watching for the zodiac sign, you can go ahead and click off. And for the rest of you, if you want a card to be pulled for you, put your name, dash, and then subject. So like Lydia dash love. You know what I'm saying? However you want to do that. I'll give it a couple of seconds. If I don't see something pretty quick, then I'll just go ahead and end the video, but I give people an opportunity. He likes his options, yeah. There are ways around that means to an end. There are means to there are ways to work around that. You got to think outside the box. You got to be willing to open up to at least a possibility of doing things a different way, because it's like the love may not look the way that you wanted it to, or vice versa, but that doesn't mean it's not love. All right. So I'm not seeing anybody do their name and their subject, so I'm going to go ahead and end this video, and I may move on to the next one, which would be Leo. It may take me a little bit, though. I like to take a break in between. All right, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Again, please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye, guys.